Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-na. Da. Da-na-na-na-na-na. 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 Da-na. Da. Yeah, that looks weird. Yeah, much better. Oh, well, what's done is done. I can go back and fix that. But so, in case you've been living under a rock the last, I would say, week or so, you would have noticed that recently it was announced by Ryan Reynolds that Deadpool 3 will come out September 6, 2024. Which, okay, cool. We got a release date. That's awesome. That should be enough, right? Nope. What is the biggest news to come out of a Deadpool 3 getting a release date is the fact that Hugh Jackman, 5 years after retiring the part he played, will be back as Wolverine in Deadpool 3. And to say the world went into hype overload is an understatement. Even I myself, obviously not now, but when it happened, I was astonished, surprised even. But ultimately, I am excited. Now, why am I excited? Why am I excited for somebody coming back playing a character they already played instead of getting excited for somebody new to play the character? Well, let's rewind a little bit, shall we? The year was 2000. X-Men 1 had come out. I remember watching it on VHS. And in the movie, I was impressed with Sir Patrick Stewart as Charles Xavier, Sir Ian McKellen as Magneto, Famke Janssen as Jean Grey, James Marsden as Cyclops, Halle Berry as Storm, Rebecca Romaine as Mystique, but Anna Paquin as Rogue. But there was one particular scene that really stood out above the rest in that first X-Men movie. It was when Rogue was walking around this underground fight club, and in this UFC style cage there was a man who called himself Wolverine, and he was fighting some people, and in that fight he was getting beat down until, through the power of his adamantium claws, but we didn't see them yet, he laid into the dude with such ferocity that he won and obviously made money. But then minutes later in the bar, there was the thing on the news about, another mutant, something with another mutant, and the patrons in the bar were whispering something about, and Wolverine said, maybe it's best if you keep your opinion to yourself before somebody gets hurt. The guy was like, okay, I'm going to try death today. And he tried to confront Wolverine, but then with one to the face, dude, a shotgun behind his head, get out of my bar, you freak. And then the other hand, in that one instance, I found my favorite superhero. And from X-Men 1 to Logan in 2017, Hugh Jackman as Wolverine basically was the pillar. He is the pillar, pardon me, of my love of superheroes. and the superhero movie genre as a whole. So when he retired the character in Logan, having a very brutal and heartbreaking death, it was like, well, I guess that's it. It was a phenomenal run. Obviously, when the MCU gets their hands on the X-Men, somebody else will play Wolverine. And honestly, I have no fault on whoever plays Wolverine in the MCU with the X-Men, because it's going to be hard. But as we saw with Tom Holland and Andrew Garfield, they, for good or bad, made their version of Spider-Man work for their movies, even after Tobey Maguire did his part. But you're probably wondering, why am I excited about this? Why am I excited to see Hugh Jackman back? Because, no mistake about it, Wolverine, like I said, is my favorite superhero of all time. Wolverine, he is to me what Batman or Superman is to y'all. I love Wolverine. I always pretended to be Wolverine. Matter of fact, on my Facebook, I believe, on my Facebook page, I think, there's pictures of me with butter knives pretending they're claws, because I wanted to be like Wolverine. So the character means a lot to me. And so watching Ryan Reynolds' video, and in the video, Hugh Jackman comes out the bathroom brushing his teeth. Hey Hugh, you want to play Wolverine one more time? Yeah, sure, Ryan. And it was just like, and of course seeing the first poster with the Deadpool logo with the claw marks on it, I'm just sitting there thinking to myself, man, what a time to be alive, man. Because almost a year ago, I saw my Spider-Man, Tobey Maguire, return in Spider-Man No Way Home. And it's like, and also, we had James Earl Jones return as Darth Vader in the Obi-Wan Kenobi show on Disney+. And now we live in a time in the MCU where characters that were on Netflix, like Daredevil and Kingpin or Jessica Jones, can come back and be integrated with a new fresh coat of paint in the MCU. For example, Daredevil, who finally appeared on the recent episode of She-Hulk and will begin his Disney Plus reboot show, where it's a new thing but a somewhat continuation of the Netflix show. So for me, it's a big deal because obviously, yes, it was a big deal seeing Tobey Maguire back as Spider-Man, because he is my Spider-Man. No matter how corny and how much people make fun of Tobey's crying face in the Spider-Man movies, or how cringe the dancing was in Spider-Man 3. I don't care. That's still my Spider-Man. That's, when I think about Spider-Man, I think about Tobey Maguire. So Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine, there are words that can't even describe how jubilant I feel about this, because I honestly thought that was it. Hugh Jackman, he did his part. He has said in interviews multiple times that he talked with Jerry Seinfeld about, Jerry Seinfeld, when did you know it was time to end Seinfeld? He says, you leave the people wanting more, but enough that we go, you know, you could do one more season. You still have it in you to do one more season if you would like, but kind of like how the TV show Supernatural. Hi to my sister who might be watching this. She loves Supernatural. I remember asking her, well, hey, would you want Supernatural to continue? And I remember, normally whenever I ask my sister stuff like this, she always has an answer. But for this, I remember it stumped her. And she says, listen, I love my boys. I love my Winchester boys. Of course, I would want more with them, but if it's time to wrap it up, it's time to wrap it up. But selfishly, I would want my boys to continue. That's how I am as well with Hugh Jackman's Wolverine. If he wanted to continue, I have no problem with watching more of him as Wolverine. But if he felt like it was time to wrap it up, then it was time. But like I said, 5 years later, with a lot of convincing from Ryan Reynolds and Kevin Feige, in 2 years' time, I'm going to see Hugh Jackman play my favorite hero of all time again. Maybe for the last time officially, or however many more he can do. And really, it's really hard to explain, guys. It's just, like I said, Wolverine means a lot to me. He is basically the foundation of why I love superheroes. To a lot of people, it was Batman or Superman or The Flash or whatnot. For me, it was Wolverine. It wasn't Spider-Man, it was Wolverine. Spider-Man is my favorite Marvel hero and favorite Marvel character, but my favorite superhero since I was a little boy has always been Wolverine. And the fact that on September 6, 2024, I get to see Wolverine, Hugh Jackman again, honestly, how else could I be but excited? I may not show it now, but guys, I'm really excited. I'm really happy. It's like I get to see Hugh Jackman play Wolverine again, just like I got to see Tobey Maguire play Spider-Man again. And I don't know. It's just it really is exciting. It really is exciting, and that enough has propelled Deadpool 3 to be the movie I'm looking forward to the most in 2024. And that's all there is to it. I am excited to see Hugh Jackman don the claws again and to do what he does best, and not just be awesome. And that's all I can really hope for. And that's all there is to it. So that's the end of this video. Hope you guys liked it. Let me know down below how you feel about Hugh Jackman coming back as Wolverine. Hit the like button, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want more. And Wolverine is coming back, played by Hugh Jackman, and it's awesome. I'm excited, man. You have no idea. You have no idea. It's exciting. It really is exciting, and it's just exciting. That's all I can say. But I'm out. I'm out, guys. Have a good night. Peace. He's coming back, man. Let me stop.